Ugandans and other opposition leaders are still demanding for the release of Johnbosco Kibalama, a Ugandan who was abducted by unknown people in 2019, and it is now 4 years since his abduction. President Museveni's government has never given a clear report on the disappearance of Johnbosco Kibalama. However, it should be remembered that the Prime Minister of Uganda, who is also the leader of government business, Right Honorable Robin Nabanja, last year confirmed that Kibalama was arrested by security forces and they have him in one of their detention centers.
But we are fortunate that Kibalama was traced. He was arrested recently in October in a place called Kakiri, and he's one of those that is claimed to have killed police officers in Chiboga, Wakiso, and other places.
Now, Moses Walugembe, former journalist with NBS TV, has revealed that Kibalama was murdered by his abductors who tortured him to death. Yes, Moses Walugembe, formerly working with NBS TV, has revealed that, Kibalama was murdered by his abductors, and he revealed this information through his social media platform. In his own words, he said, intelligence on this man is that he was murdered. He died at the hands of the abductors who tortured him to death, and his body was dumped to decompose. That is why the regime is silent whenever calls for his release are made. Yes, that is Moses Walugembe, journalist formerly working with NBS TV. We cannot confirm this information reported by Moses Walugembe. We are still waiting for government to give more details on the whereabouts of Johnbosco Kibalama and other Ugandans who were abducted, and they are nowhere to be seen.
We should start speaking in vernacular so that we are understood. The Deputy Speaker, I heard the Deputy Speaker say he is facilitating dialogue. Did that constitute a meeting? He was, I think, alluding to the fact that I had a meeting with him and he made that communication. That's what I know. Otherwise, we've not had any meeting with any other people or persons apart from the meeting I had as the leader of the opposition with the Speaker, and there were the two of us. There were no other people in that meeting. And when I came out, I informed the opposition caucus of that meeting. We are here to further inform the country that that position has not changed until we have received a coherent and sequential response to the issues we raised with the government, namely matters relating to justice, to Ugandans that were murdered in 2019 and 2020. Secondly, information on Ugandans that disappeared at the hands of state security apparatus. Thirdly, on issues relating to civic space, the hounding, the persecution of the opposition by regime operatives. These are issues at the core of our convictions as the opposition, and therefore they can never be diluted while we look on. We elected to stay away until government is ready to respond to these issues. I would like you to inform the country also that yesterday in the afternoon at 12 o'clock, I had a meeting with the Deputy Speaker of Parliament in his chamber, and he informed me that he had delivered. Remember, in the last sitting we attended, one of the issues that arose was that the regime officials were claiming that they don't have information relating to some of the disappeared persons, their families, their next of kin, and the like. Of course, information we have supplied variously on the floor of the House. That very evening, I supplied the same information to the Speaker's office, and the Speaker invited me to inform me that he had delivered that information to those concerned, and therefore the excuse of no information is no more. So he informed me too that he's also waiting for government to communicate on how and when they intend to formally respond. And when they are ready to respond, he will guide us on the method of response, upon which the opposition will make a decision on how to receive the response and the reaction to it consequently. That's all.